Okay, hello guys. Today we're gonna do a oil change on the 2014 Mercedes-Benz C250. This is the big boy topsider vacuum pump. This is gonna be an easier way for us to do the oil change. And this is what the topsider comes with. It has a little pump. This is for the vacuum. It comes with 2 hoses and 2 connection ports. So this will actually screw onto the topsider right here. Instructions. Okay, so this is the topsider, all metal. This is what we'll be using today to do the oil change. Okay, and then I also picked up a 27mm Duralast socket from AutoZone. This was $7. Picked up a Mercedes-Benz OEM filter. Inside, we have this is the O-ring for the Mercedes oil filter. I got 6 quarts of genuine Mercedes-Benz full synthetic oil, 5W40. This is the engine compartment of the C250. We're gonna go in and first off is to remove this cover here for the engine. Take the cap off, okay? Make sure you have a cloth and clean towels in case any oil spills. Take the engine cover off. And the topsider is actually gonna go right in here through this. That's where the hose will go to suck the oil out. So let's check this out. One thing we need to do is measure this. So from the oil thick all the way down, I'm gonna need to measure this here. I don't have a marker on me, but you're gonna need to mark off a permanent marker right here so that when you put this into the hose, you know that it needs to get down to at least right here and pass into the oil pan. So let's get this topsider installed. And then this side. This too. Okay, so you're gonna put this rubber spacer right in here. When you clip it, that's for the suction to turn off the oil. Put this in here. Connect this in here. Make sure you get at least this much of the tube down into the oil pan. I'm gonna clip this off and pump. So you gotta pump this about 40 times to create the vacuum. Okay, so that's where the dipstick was, okay? And then we gotta go down as far as we can until we reach the bottom of the oil pan. And there it is.
The FedEx Cup playoffs. Tune in this week to the Park Place as the PGA Tour's top 125 players get one step closer to crowning the season-long champion.
Now we're gonna take the 27mm bolt. Oil filter is right back here. Get this in here and start undoing this filter. Okay, so earlier I was having a difficult time getting this in here because the filter is angled a little weird. But if you put this extension on here, it should give you enough room just to get it loose. Make sure you have a towel in hand before you get this out because you're gonna have a lot of oil on this in the weirdest positions. Okay. Okay, and then there's an O-ring here. Check this guy out. One here and one here. I forgot to pick up some gloves, so it's recommended if you have some gloves, they'll keep a little bit more clean. And this one, put that in there. All right, and then the new filter, just pop this back in here. Get this back in the car. Okay, so last step is to fill it up with oil. Actually put 4 quarts in here first. It says it takes 5.8 quarts. But since I used a vacuum and I can't see exactly how much I used, I'm gonna do 4 quarts. I'm gonna fill the leftover oil in the quarts to make sure that it's even. And make sure I don't overfill this. 1. All right, so we finished with the topsider. I emptied out all the oil into the quarts. We put the oil into the engine, 5.5 quarts is what it came out to. Now we just gotta put the cap back on, engine cover back on. Snaps right on. Oil cap on. The dipstick, I just checked to make sure the engine level was correct. Everything looked good. Put that back in. Off. There you go. Oil change. Do it yourself. Very easy. Less than half the price of what Mercedes charges.